Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am the Pixel Voyager, and today we are blasting off into episode number 27 of our modded Terraria series. And we're going to start off pretty simple. If you notice down here, regular stone, pearl stone. Pearl stone is what the regular stone converts into when it is the hallow. So unfortunately, this hallow has managed to find a way to creep under my base and has now come up over here. So, I got some problems. It doesn't convert back to regular forest until I am almost in my regular house here. So, this has come way down below, so, new priorities. Apparently, it's not a big deal. Apparently, I had forgotten that the hallow does not make habitation unsuitable. Because, yeah, I mean, everybody here is still living just fine. So, no worries, I guess. But it does raise the specter of other issues coming up, and I need to get cracking on, well, what was one of my early plans anyways. So I need a contaminator. I'm going to go find myself a contaminator, and, well, there's no real finding it. The real way to do it is to just, well, make a lot of money. And I want to do that quickly, and I want to do that easily. I don't want to buy a bunch of summons to go fight some stuff. So I'm just going to hop over to the corruption here. And I'm going to grind out some cash. I'm going to fight the perforators multiple times. I think it'll be fine. I think we'll be a-okay. Don't mind the NPCs coming in. They are just victims of my latest round of the pirates and the, what were they, the goblins. So they're fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, look at this. This housing is probably unsuitable. Yeah, this housing is corrupted. So, gonna need to clean this area out. Gonna need to clean out, well, many things. So, after that, we'll crack on with the destroyers. Or maybe, I don't know. We might give a shot to all of the different, what are they, mechanical bosses. We'll just have to see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm just going to grind this guy out several times very quickly. Shouldn't be an issue. Not worried about him. Alright, that's round one. Alright, there's Perforator, number 2. Alright, Slime God is dead. Was very little trouble. I liked that. Oh, did you see the bright yellow text over here? I should have cut in with just enough time for you to maybe pick it up. I found a crimson key. And the crimson key gives me access to a crimson chest. But I think it's only after I've defeated Plantera. So I've got a little bit of time before I can get into that. And a meat grinder. I've never seen that before. It's a crafting station. Fun. Anyways, well, ran back and forth a couple of times, didn't find another perforator, so we're just slime godding again. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but apparently a queen bee has awoken at the same time as the slime gods. I don't know where that came from. So, I died because that was a twist. Apparently there's a beehive somewhat near the surface, and one of my guys went and got it. Which is kind of a waste of both the slime god drops and the queen beehive. Because queen bees shouldn't be a problem. Everything else shouldn't be a problem. But I didn't heal up, I didn't buff, I didn't do anything. So I kind of asked for that when I've been just kind of super cash. Okay, well, with no Queen Bee interlopers, that was much easier. That's Slime God number 2. I believe Perforator number 2, so we're looking good. Okay, final Slime God dead. Let's see, I have 2 Perforator bags and 3 Slime God bags, and we'll have to see if that's enough cash to do anything with. Let's see if that's enough cash to buy my Contaminator. So, all said and done, with all of the bosses slain, I have 2 platinum, 54, 37, and 11. So, more than enough to buy the Contaminator and some ammo. Well, I won't say more than enough, because that will pretty much cover what we've earned. But the Contaminator is the big purchase. The solutions I can get pretty inexpensively. So, we are good to go on that. But Contaminator for 2 platinum, that is great news. So creates and destroys biomes when sprayed, and then it's just a matter of coming over here and picking up a whole bunch of this green solution. A full stack will get us there for now. So that can get out of my life. I do want to hold on to it just in case. Okay, I probably don't, let's be honest, but I'm going to hang on to it anyways. Alright, so the Contaminator just fires in any direction. We're going to start with down, because that's where all the badness is. And it fires whatever solution it has just through the ground, through everything else, and anything it touches turns from hallowed to purity, which is kind of their generic term for uncorrupted. So I can just do that, spray like that, and it gives me nice, pure green. I don't need to go too ham right now. Oh, we've got a boss coming. This is going to be a terrible night. Is that the twins, I think? But I'm fine with this. My next plan was to, well, I guess make a little bit more money and buy some of these summons for some of these bosses. So, good news. I'm going to try and hop over. I am going to use an arena this time. Probably going to try to get to the... What is it? Would this one work? This one might work in normal circumstances. But we are in a blizzard right now. If I could dispel the blizzard, that would be great. But I can't. And actually, I bet daylight would cancel out that boss fight. So, I almost used it just for the visibility, but I want to... Yeah, I don't want to lose the visibility. So we're going to see. I think I'm going to toggle back and forth. We'll try the Icicle Trident a bit, see what that does. And we'll try this Shadecrest Barrage. I do like the DPS, even if the numbers aren't as big. Sometimes it's not about that. I'm going to have to hurry if I'm going to make it to this dungeon. And this isn't the biggest arena anyways, so this may not be what I need. When I was planning on fighting the Destroyer, I do have some plans to really step it up. But we'll have to see what happens. Let's Ichor them and just blast and run away. So we'll see if this goes any better for me than last time. I suspect it will. Oh, I am going to pop the last of my potions. I'll need to brew some more. Because I do want to start taking these seriously. Because these are my next targets. All of them. And so far so good. Don't want to jinx myself or anything. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, they're so mobile, I don't think this is going to be reliable. If I could get them all to hit, I think it would be better damage, but who knows if I can get them all to hit. Yeah, I think this is giving me much, much better single target damage, when it hits at least. And it's more mana efficient. I did not have a chance to pick up a bunch more potions for mana healing, so I'm going to try and not just spam those if I can help it. Yeah, just taking the time to switch back and forth. We'll see what happens. They'll probably be shifting into phase 2 somewhat soon. Uh-oh. Alright, take a moment. I realize I actually haven't even popped a healing potion yet, so this is going very well. Very happy with this. Alright, getting ready. Oh, there's a phase 2. I heard it. I probably want to try and take care of his business before I get the other one transitioned. But I may or may not be able to do that, because especially the green one, I think it's Spasmatasm, is very, very dangerous. Well, they're both very, very dangerous in phase 2, but if I can keep him in isolation, then I would love to do so. Almost got my next potion up. If I can get him down before I even need to take it, then we're going to be looking real, real good. Okay, now we've got both of them in phase 2. Now you can see exactly what makes the Spasmatasm phase 2 so dangerous. He lunges and then he starts spitting some nasty, nasty fire at us. There's one. Alright, we like it. Yeah, it's 11%. He is getting a little bit faster and tougher to hit with this. Oh my god, that hurt. Let's see if we can't round this out quickly and with few problems. I do not want to take those shots. 4%, 3%. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh, it's going to be a race. There we go. The twins have been defeated. Nice, nice, excellent. I love it. Unexpected win, but we'll take the upset anytime. And I'm going to hop under here and kill this Nimbus. They do drop a very nice magic weapon that I have not managed to get my hands on yet. And it's not this time either. You do have to kind of farm them for a while. It's a low drop chance, but it's a very great weapon. Well, good news, everybody. I can skip the hallowed armor for now, and I can get straight into some of the other stuff. So that's a good news. I didn't get anything interesting out of the Souls of Light, but I'm checking the hallowed bars now, and knowing that I can skip the armor is very nice. Okay, I am taking one weapon from what I got here from the Souls of Sight. I crafted the magical harp. It's a vanilla weapon, so I'm a little hesitant to use it, mostly because it's a vanilla weapon, and I don't know if it's going to be all that effective. But this weapon is notoriously good against the Destroyer, and since that's what's coming up next, I figured it might be worth it. So we're going to try that out and see what happens. Alright, it looks like I am getting a little bit closer to new accessory too. These angel treads. It does require quite a bit. I don't have several of these. I'll have to see about finding some lava waders. But Aerolite, I'll need to fight the other two mechanical bosses. But this is a great movement accessory. Oh my god. So if I can grab that, then yeah, it'll replace these Spectre boots, which I've been running for a long, long time. But I'll need to figure out where I can get some lava waders. I bet it'll tell me if it's craftable. It is craftable. What do I need for that? A lava charm and obsidian water walking boots. Well, I have the water walking boots, don't I? They might be stuck in the other world. Yeah, they're stuck in the other world. That's fine. What was I looking for? I'm looking for, first of all, the crafting station, and we're looking for the moonlight. And there it is. Just like so. So now I have the ability to summon both night and day, and even better, if I come over here, I can actually take these two items, and I can combine them together into the Cosmolite. But it says I can't do that, but again, it's because they're in my inventory, and I am terrible at this magic storage stuff. So let's deposit these, and try that again. Cosmolite. So this will turn night into day, and day into night, vice versa, it looks like. So, good stuff. So that's fine. Not much to say here. We're going to give this our best shot and see how this goes. Hopefully it goes as well as it did against the twins. So while he's coming at us like this, let's try that. Let's try the harp here. It does pierce infinitely. The damage is pretty low, but you see how many ticks I get out of it. The biggest difference between this fight and the last one you saw last episode, I'm going to try and put a little bit more emphasis on these probes, because they can stack up a lot of damage really quickly. And yeah, I think Icicle Trident is the way to go for this one, because I do get good piercing out of this. And let's not touch the head. So yeah, we're at 87% now. You can see how less chaotic it is with all of the probes managed. So that's really going to be the trick. I'm going to be dodging his head and destroying the probes. Luckily, these probes do give me a nice chance to drop these healing hearts, which will give us a good bit more survivability. But yeah, this is going pretty well too, really. This isn't bad. The difference a couple of buffs will make. I do need to focus him a bit hard. Oh. Alright, well that's my free death healing. Looks like I did heal up pretty substantially from probably a hit, probably that Daedalus armor bonus. It's starting to get a little dicey though. Maybe have to try this again. And just be a little bit more careful about these lasers. Not taking casual damage. Let's do this. Give myself a little bit more manageable maneuverability. But he's getting pretty close, and I am regening up now that I'm not taking too many stray hits. I've got a heal back, so that's nice. Big wave of probes there. 8% left. Yeah, we're doing good. Deal with a couple more probes. Watch out for the head. There's a big chunk of healing hearts down here too. Once that body wraps back around, I can pick those up. And we're almost done. There we go. Destroyer down. 2 out of 3 mechanical bosses all done this episode, and we'll see about Skeletron Prime. Feeling pretty good about it. It's going well. Alright, we are probably going to take on Skeletron Prime in our handy dandy ice biome here. I think I want more horizontal space than vertical, and this is the place to do it. I don't have to worry about him leaping out of the ground like the Destroyer. And I don't need a whole lot of vertical mobility. I have the wings, and they do just fine. They are just fine. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch it over to nighttime. Oh, what is that? Oh, I got the in-action figure. Forgot about that. Oh, well. Don't favorite it, though. We will deposit it soon. I got my crystal ball down here. We're going to grab those buffs. I'm going to grab the buff for my potions, and we're going to turn it to nighttime. Luckily, it's pretty early in the nighttime. So we're going to buff, and we're going to summon, and we're just going to see how this do. He can be debuffed, and I like to see it. this is probably going to be more of the job for the barrage here. I will try to target the arms as much as possible. He becomes much less threatening once the arms are dead. But hopefully, we'll have just as much luck with him as we've had with the other two. Once these are done, I know there are some modded bosses I can take on. So we'll have to see how they go. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, this one seems like it could be a bit more troublesome because I'm moving the mouse around a lot more mostly. And just not really focusing on damage a whole lot. Yeah, these arms seem to have a lot more health. Keep this going. Almost all of the arms are very weak. And I think once the arms start falling, the fight is going to get much simpler. I don't think he has any tricks when the arms are all gone. I'm going to go ahead and heal again. And that's arm number 2. We're going to go up and over. Thread the needle there. And yeah, we are going to focus these arms out because they're so close. There's arm 3. And actually, I am running out of just physical time now, too, because I think I have to defeat him before the day hits. And we're getting awfully close to that. And that's the last of the arms. So now I think he's just going to stay in this form, kind of spinning at us. Which is great if I can get him done before morning hits. And he's so very close, 8%. Oh yeah. As long as I don't run out of time, it's going to be super tight. Gonna want to see that spin, get the duster out, and hopefully this will be enough. Yes, it was enough. Look at that. 3 for 3, no deaths today, and the jungle grows restless. That means Plantera has spawned. Well, the Plantera summon has spawned. It will be a bit of a pain trying to track one down, but we're going to get there. And we're going to check out the shop here. What else does he have for us now? Frosty Flare? Is that it? Oh, an Arctic Bear Paw. Alright, that's magic damage. 131 is really good. So I'm going to open that for the cash. And I think I am going to pick that up. Who knows what it does? Spiritual claws that ignore walls and confuse enemies. Let's try that out. So there's a new toy for us. Alright. Pretty fast. They linger in place. If they confuse enemies, that will be very handy. I don't care what she sells. I'm pretty sure I know what she sells. Down by the seashore. Yep. So, just all of the summons available. That Astral Solution is really, really handy, but I don't think I really have any want to use that right now. But now we have access to quite a few things. Okay, the first thing we're going to need is this Soul Forge, and to craft that, I will need my Adamantite Forge, which lives right here, so it's going to get taken out of the system for just a moment. And there we have a Soul Forge. I don't know what this gives me new access to, but it's it's obviously a critical upgrade. So there we go. We have a soul forge. Other than that, I'm not real sure what else I'm targeting. I have kind of forgotten at this point from all of the looking I've done. But I'll track it all down and I'll get back with you. Alright, first craft up is going to be the Valkyrie Ray here. And that will have to be reforged. What was that? Oh, that's my bear paw thing. Gonna need some new room on the hotbar soon. I'll take that off for now. Take that off for now. And another in-action figure, which I don't need right at the moment. Let's try this out. Oh, it's kind of slow. But I bet it pierces infinitely. So maybe won't get a ton of use out of that, but we'll see what happens. It is very slow. It is semi-automatic. And traveling merchant. You selling anything fun? A cheese lantern. No, I don't need any of this. Oh, I know the other thing I need. It's going to be storage upgrades. One of each. Yeah, I got plenty to craft a couple of these. I don't want to use too much hallowed. Or maybe I do. What do we think about this hallowed staff? I don't think I want it. I think it seems pretty bog standard. Very slow speed for 60 damage. And yeah, I think I'm going to skip that. So that means I can invest a little more heavily into these. I'm just going to grab 3 for now. Save me a few hallowed bars just in case. And we're going to go ahead and pop some upgrades. I'm going to make sure I am focusing the correct ones. Hello. Hello. Okay, this will do. Oh, right click. Right click? Okay, apparently they have to be upgraded sequentially. So that's fine. That's given me a good bit more space. Not as much as I would have liked, but 840 items, and I honestly can go through and sell a ton of this stuff. But it's modded, and you never know what will turn into what. But we've got 3 mechanical bosses down, 3 exciting fights, and more importantly, 3 victories. So I think this is as good a place as any to go ahead and call it out. Next time, we are going to go clean up some of this area around the jungle, and we're diving in. Plantera is up next. Well, actually, let me double check some things first. Let's see. The twins, Aquatic Scourge, Acid Rain. So Aquatic Scourge is apparently up next. Use a seafood. Okay. How do I make that? Sulfurous sand. Alright, that's all cheap. So, okay, apparently Plantera is not up. It is the Aquatic Scourge, and then the Brimstone Elemental, and then whatever all of this is. Actually, they say Calamitas first. Alright, well, we got some plans. What do I need for this guy? That is pretty easy to craft, so I'll have a Brimstone Elemental and an Aquatic Scourge up next, I suppose. So back to the Sulphurous Seas. Should be a good time. Should be a wild time. In the meantime, I appreciate everybody coming in for episode number 26. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and you leave me that thumbs up. If you have anything you'd like to say to me, go ahead and leave a comment. Feel free. And if you want to catch more of my content going forward, go ahead and hit that big old subscribe button. As always, I appreciate everyone tuning in, and have a good day. We'll catch you in the next one.